Yo, yo, microphone check, make it a microphone check. Give it a microphone, I make it a microphone dead. Don't step to me, newbie.
Oh, when I grow up. Yeah. Let's go with Leave Me Alone. Okay, yeah, so here's the sequel. Here are the balloons again. Sir Shoot-A-Lot, what's up, buddy? Nice, dude. So, yeah, really awesome. A continuation from The Search. Obviously, he's on his journey still. He's got his baggage, his emotional baggage still connected. Again, that video was so awesome. I'm actually really excited to see where he's going to how he's going to continue this.
Hey! Panic stricken. Handle business, not a joke.
Wow, look at that. So he's got the Joker, the clown makeup like he did in the well, at the end of the When I Grow Up video. So he's bringing both of them together. Interesting.
Stricken, handle business, not a joke. Yeah, manners missing, travel different, no control. Yeah, time to listen, time to zip it, keep it.
I just look at these people here in the background. But also, I think it's worth pointing out, right? He was given the white jumpsuit, the white clothing. It was given to him at the end of the Search video, and he hasn't put it on. So let's see what that means, how that plays out.
Be closed. My description, highly gifted. Take some.
Okay, you see it in the cart there.
Notes, yeah, lack of interest. Why'd you visit? Hit the road, yeah, I'm kinda twisted. So keep your distance, be a ghost. Yeah, see, I'm invented, but quite the menace. You ain't know? Well, then I'm offended. Let's jog your memories. Here we go. Yeah, I went from nobody to kind of famous.
A nice dude, and he always talks about how he's become famous, and I think it's not something he's totally comfortable with, which you hear this a lot, and with different artists, they, especially I feel like Apache too. He's had this in his Angst video, but a lot of these artists, they blow up and then they get all this fame, and it's kind of like, well, it's not really what they were searching for. It kind of just brings more emotional trouble. So. I feel like, yeah, the fame for most, especially if you're already kind of like psychologically conflicted, whether it's depression, anxiety, OCD, whatever, the whole list of things that he's explained in the past couple songs, the fame and a more attention compounds all of those things. Of course, it really intensifies or exaggerates it. And we see here, it says, "Leave me alone." So I'm curious to see if that's kind of where he's going. Leave me alone. He's become famous. That's what he wanted all along, to blow up. But now it's almost like, be careful what you wish for type of deal.
The menace, you ain't know? Well, then I'm offended. Let's jog your memories. Here we go. Yeah, I went from nobody to kind of famous. Hide my plaques inside a closet, I just can't explain it. My wife, she tells me that she's proud and thinks that I should hang them, but...
Shit, dude. He said, I hide my plaques inside my closet. I hide them inside my closet. I can't explain it.
Thinks that I should hang them.
He said, my wife said that I should hang them. So, yeah, man, interesting. Totally. I love how vulnerable and outwardly expressive he is with these things.
My wife, she tells me that she's proud and thinks that I should hang them, but I just leave them on the ground right next to my self-hatred. Yeah, mental health.
Holy shit, dude. Self-hate. Fuck, dude. He says, I leave the plaques right on the ground next to my self-hatred. Damn, man.
Right next to my self-hatred. Yeah, mental health. Where's my mental health? Diagnosed with OCD, what does that mean? We'll gather around. That means I obsessively obsess on things I think about. That means I might take a normal thought and think it's so profound. Ruminating, feel balloons are full of doubts. Do the same things. If I don't, I'm overwhelmed. Thoughts are pacing.
Oh shit, dude. Sorry, guys, in a perfect world, I would love to just listen to this and just fully take it in. But of course, as many of you know, if you guys watch videos like this, reaction videos, live streams of whatever, I can't, because it gets taken down. But it also gives us an opportunity to talk about what he's rapping about. But, he said OCD, diagnosed, what does that mean? Gather round. It means I think about thoughts too much and think that they're profound. And ruminating kind of means like lingering and just like reverberating throughout his head nonstop. An ability to turn off these thoughts, well, good or bad. So kind of a double-edged sword, because if you think about OCD and the fact that, he obsesses over his rap, that's going to make him really good. But if he obsesses over self-hatred, that's also not a good thing. So again, double-edged sword type of deal. But interesting nonetheless, how he talks about this. Oh, you said fill balloons full of doubt?
Balloons are full of doubts, do the same things. If I don't, I'm overwhelmed. Thoughts are pacing. They go round and round and round. It's so draining. Let's move on to something else. Fine. Running the game if they don't even know it. Like I'm undercover and knowing to blow it. They come out and know it. They don't even notice. The flow is so cold you would think it was snowing. I'm under the weather, but wind isn't blowing. I got an umbrella for difficult moments. You got.
Whoa, man. My flow is so cold you would think it was snowing. I'm under the weather, but so. Fuck. Okay. My flow is so cold, you would think it was snowing. I'm under the weather, right? Because you think it's snowing, and then he says, I'm undercover. I'm under the weather, but the wind isn't blowing. I got an umbrella for difficult moments. Got an umbrella for difficult moments. You gotta admit it. I'm very devoted. I'm out in the rain, but it don't always always alright. Hold up my balloons and cover up my face. I love the weather metaphor too, because it goes back to just kind of the nature and the unpredictability of like natural forces, storms, which, like he said, I'm under the weather. Under the weather indicates that he's not feeling good. So this is something in his own head. So the weather metaphor kind of talks about what's going on externally and internally, and I guess how they conflict. He says, I'm under the weather, and I got an umbrella for difficult. I got a different umbrella for different moments, I think he said, which means he has these, ways of masking, the problems he has, depending on what's going on outside, externally, whether with its like relationships or whatever, his fame, and then also inside with his self-hatred, like you mentioned before, OCD, and then of course all the different combinations, so on and so forth. And just it's really well. He's so good, man. Hold up my balloons and cover up my face. I can feel them weighing on me every day. I should let them go and watch them float away. But I'm scared if I do, then I'll be more afraid. Tell them how I feel, but they don't want to change. Oh my God, man. So, the balloons, of course, it was made apparent in the last video, the search, that the balloons represented, his emotional baggage, all types of different psychological issues that he carried around with him. And he said, I should let them go and let them float away, which, is obviously what like a therapist might say. You need to let go of these things. But he said, but I'm afraid if I do, I'd be more afraid. Wow. And then you see people lining up here getting their clown mask. Oh, fuck, dude. So you see these people are coming up without the balloons. So he's saying, if you let the balloons float away, like here's the line. These are the people wearing the white jumpsuits that are quote unquote healed, or they feel better. And I think these are actually the people that, whether they believe it or not, they have their emotional baggage that's represented by the balloons. They've let them go. But I think maybe what he's saying, you can't always let them go. And it's not always something that you can let go. It's just something you have to learn to live with. And I think that's what he's saying. If I let them go, I'll still have it no matter what. But these people who think that they're letting them go, they're taking this clown painting, which is giving the clown makeup, which is giving this smile, which so obviously is black and fake. And even though they say, yeah, I've come to peace with myself, I've let go of all my emotional baggage, give me my smile, and it's just not organic in that, not really totally healed, but they're so rushing the process and just really trying to move on with it, and I guess taking a shortcut by taking this, quote unquote fake smile. And I guess that's what he's saying. He's like, I'm aware of my vulnerabilities and insecurities, but I'm not gonna put on this white jumpsuit that was given to me to say, hey, I'm healed, hey, I'm happy, because it would be a lie to myself and to everyone around me. Oh.
Away, but I'm scared if I do, then I'll be more afraid. Tell them how I feel, but they don't want to change. Tell them how I feel, but they remain the same. Loosen up my grip.
So tell them how I feel, but they remain the same. Holy shit, dude.
They say that's not okay.
And he said, like, no, I'm not getting in line, man. I'm not getting in line. I'm not doing that fake shit. Like, and you see, look at that. You see in the background here. Is it getting blocked for you guys? Let me pull it. You see in the background that you have that, you have the, fuck, where is it? Yeah. You have the search. You see in this, like, parlor here. Here's the search. Everybody's coming from there. They're going in there, going in. And so everybody's on this quest, you know, to find their inner happiness. And these are the people that are kind of falling for the fake path out. The illusion that they're okay, but they're really not. And he's like, you know, I won't take that path because it's not real. Even I'm not going to lie to myself. Now let's go back to the smaller screen just because I think it's more favorable for the copyright algorithm. But what a message this guy, dude. I mean, what an insanely genius and impressive artist.
Quiet, 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 quiet. Hey, leave me alone. Hey, yeah. Quiet, 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 quiet. Yeah, leave me alone. Yeah. Quiet, 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 quiet. Yeah, leave me alone. I hate when they debate if we're underrated. We're so overlooked that they're looking over our numbers, Nathan. We don't do enough interviews or go out in public lately. We don't post enough on our socials to keep the buzz from fading.
Nice. So I am seeing though that the people are walking away with wiped smiles. So I feel maybe I got that wrong. So how can we correct that? So they're saying, I guess the way that we can correct that is saying that they had these fake smiles and now they're ready to show real smiles. And he's not ready to give up these vulnerabilities. He doesn't feel like he can have a real smile on his own. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts. Because this could be, yeah. I mean, I feel like maybe I got a little ahead of myself there, but still along, you know, somewhat of the similar path.
Yeah, leave me alone. Yeah, quiet, 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 quiet. Yeah, leave me alone. I hate when they debate if we're underrated. We're so overlooked that they're looking over our numbers, Nathan. We don't do enough interviews or go out in public lately. We don't post enough on our socials to keep the buzz from fading. Let it fade, yeah, let it fade.
Let it fade, yeah. Like, damn, so let it fade. Like, there's that depression kicking in, like, the inability to see what's like kind of right for you in the big picture. He's like, let my career crash down. I don't give a fuck. I don't fucking care. I'm, you know, talking about his plaques laying next to his self-hatred. He's not really, you know.
Fading, let it fade, yeah, let it fade. Once it's decimated, then you drop a song out of nowhere and all the fans embrace it. Then the buzz will surface again, it's part of my operation. I don't need advice from my doubts right now, end of conversation. Shut your mouth, yeah, shut your mouth. Better tone it down, close it now. If you make a sound, I'ma change it down. Funny how they be acting loud, coming unannounced, floating round. Man, the kid is wild, pretty.
I love that dude. And so what? Okay, even further, maybe these, because I see they're all pointing at him. 220 or 230. See how they're like pointing at him? I don't know if they represent, this is his fan base, maybe? You see how they're like, because he's talking about like, you drop a song and then they come back to you because, you know, huh.
How they be acting loud, coming unannounced, floating round. Man, the kid is wild, pretty wild, true. I'm kinda funny, but don't really show it. I keep it together, but have a disorder. I go to my room and I sit in my corner and talk to myself in a language that's foreign. I think of a rhyme and I have to record it, but no, if I don't, I wake up in the morning and question my life again, always avoiding. I hate to be different, but hate to be normal, so I...
Dude, so manic. So manic. I mean, I hate to be different, I hate to be normal.
Language is foreign. I think of a rhyme and I have to record it, but no, if I don't, I wake up in the morning and question my life again, always avoiding. I hate to be different, but hate to be normal, so I hold up my balloons and cover up my face. I can feel them weighing on me every day. I should let them go and watch them float away.
Oh, and so now we got people in all black, like him, handing in their white uniforms.
But I'm scared if I do, then I'll be more afraid. Tell them how I feel, but they don't want to change. Tell them how I feel, but they remain.
Look at that, coming out white, giving in their black clothes. Man, so symbolic. I mean, it's so cool. It's, the way this all represents mental health, coming to terms with, your disorders, depression, anxiety. We all have it to some extent. Others more than, some more than others. But yeah, this is some powerful stuff. And I got to say, it's so awesome that he's kind of like the poster boy for like mental health in this type of format for rap. I mean, it's so important, especially for his young audience that probably struggles with the same stuff and that could connect with him. That's awesome. It's really awesome.
Loosen up my grip, they say that's not okay. Quiet, 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 quiet. Hey, leave me alone. Hey, yeah. Quiet, 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 quiet. Yeah, leave me alone. Yeah. Quiet, 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 quiet. Yeah, leave me alone. Remember back in No Name, I said fame called. Quiet, 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 quiet. Yeah, leave me alone. Remember back.
So who could this guy be? I wonder if he's significant.
Remember back in No Name, I said fame called. Told you I hung up, it kind of felt wrong. Finally called him back, we didn't talk long. He asked me how I'd been, I sent him this song. Yeah, think he took offense, he kind of seemed off.
So now he's addressing the fame, right? Remember, fame called. I hung up. Now I sent him this song.
I texted him that night to ask what he thought. It took a couple days to get a response, but once I finally did, he said the song sucks. Feel the symptoms, couldn't miss them, wrestle with them, then I pin and flip them. Brought some back up, nowhere, you should get some. Who you dissing? Mood is switching, don't come in the kitchen. You.
Fuck, dude. Oh man, this is heavy stuff.
Once I finally did, he said the song sucks. Feel the symptoms, couldn't miss them, wrestle with them.
So he said, I sent this song to fame, right? He's personifying fame, or at least in his mind, what he thinks fame is, or what other people, what other people have kind of put in this rigid category, rigid box of what fame should be. He said, I sent this song to fame, and fame said it sucked. He's saying because he's so vulnerable and open and, on the surface, maybe a record label or a producer might say, this is not what people want to hear. This is doom and gloom. This is not happy. But he's arguing that it's real, right? Because you see on his hat, too, also says real. So he's kind of, again, this whole thing, he's representing how real he is. He didn't want to have someone take this thing off. He didn't want to have someone say, hey, you should put these clothes on and be this type of person. He's like, well, I'm, whether I'm depressed or happy, I got to figure it out myself, and I'll do it myself in a real organic way and not let it be forced by someone else who's telling me what to do that doesn't really understand it. And he's saying like, what, to be famous is subjective. He's, he doesn't want to be in a box. He wants to be himself. It's really cool, man. He's saying, fuck fame. I don't care what you think about what I talk, if I talk about my disorders.
Then I pin and flip them, brought some back up, nowhere, you should get some. Who you dissing? Mood is switching, don't come in the kitchen, you should listen. Cooking record for my hands are blistering. So persistent, don't forget this, hold the tension, soul is bending, no pretending, open-ended, low percentage, so demented, whole consensus, flow tremendous, no apprentice, no consent.
Really nice rhyme scheme. Open-ended, so persistent, open-ended.
Kitchen, you should listen. Cooking record for my hands are blistering. So persistent, don't forget this, hold the tension, soul is bending.
So persistent, don't forget this, open-ended, dump-a-dun-dun. Really nice.
No pretending, open-ended, low percent.
No pretending, very important that he said no, so persistent, no pretending.
Don't forget this, hold the tension, soul is bending. No pretending, open-ended, low percentage, so demented. Whole consensus, flow tremendous, no apprentice, no incentive, show intensive, so possessive, tone aggressive. Watch your step when I hold up my balloons and cup.
Wow, man. Shit, dude. This guy's slowly turning into my favorite rapper, man. I gotta say.
Up up my face.
Current rapper. Current rapper.
I can feel them weighing on me every day. I should let them go and watch them float away. But I'm scared if I do, then I'll be more afraid. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Yeah. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Yeah. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Yeah. And just leave me alone. Like stop telling me what I should do or how I should feel. What's up, Nikio? How you doing, buddy? What's up? Thanks for coming in.
Leave me alone. Yeah, leave me alone. Yeah, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Hey, leave me alone. Hey, yeah. Quiet. Yeah, leave me alone. Yeah, quiet. Yeah, leave me alone.
Yeah, look at this line. These people lining up to get rid of their balloons. Oh, look at that. Interesting. So he's going to take some with him. Is there a phone ringing in the background? You hear that? Oh, God. Oh, man. So he's trying. He's trying his best to move on, you know, from all of his insecurities. But look at how that finger twitches, man. That's so freaking creepy. So heavy too. They don't show a face. It's just a hand. So powerful. This whole video, man. Look. Watch the finger twitch. Ooh. Dude, that's heavy, man. That's so heavy. So, M. Chowdhury. MC Chowdhury. I don't know how you say that. Bro, the beard suits you really well. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I don't know. I just figured, you know, why not grow it out. So, guys, I want to leave it up to you guys. I got about 10 more minutes, and I got to get out of here. If you guys want to leave me one last suggestion, okay? Why don't you give me a suggestion in the stream, and we'll finish on that. I want to hear what you guys want to hear. So, first one has it. Okay, so go ahead. Let me know, guys. You can do MC Bilal 100 bars. Oh, yeah. Someone recommended me. Was it?